Hello everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is Monday, May 26, 2025. Gold is around $3,330 per ounce, and silver is just over $33 per ounce, hanging out at that 100-to-1 ratio. Looks like that may be here to stay for a while, with volatility on both metals. Significant ups and downs, I think, is what we're in store for, which keeps the business moving and keeps things active. And as long as the money's moving and we don't have stagnation, we are happy. It is Monday, so I thought we would do a premiums update and an inventory update. We do have one significant update to make note of. Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. But we'll dig in here. Tim, let's start with fractional gold eagles. We got 1/10 ounce gold eagles. We buy these at the melt price of gold plus 3%. We sell them at the melt price of gold plus 10%. Quarter ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt. We sell them at melt plus 7%. Half ounce gold eagles, I am currently out of. We do buy them at melt minus 1%. If I get any in here, we'll sell them at melt plus 3%. 1 ounce gold eagles, we buy them at spot minus 1%. We sell them for spot plus 3%. Gold buffaloes, we buy them at spot plus 1%. We sell them at spot plus 4%. Now, if you're unsure about how to calculate or when to use melt versus spot, please check out that video that Tim has pinned to the top of this channel. Also embedded as a link in the description of this video. You need to know how and when to use melt versus spot if you are buying and selling fractional precious metals. It's critical. All right, foreign gold, we buy at 98% of spot or 98% of melt, depending upon the piece. This includes 1 ounce modern gold bullion, such as Philharmonics, gold maple leafs, kangaroos, Krugerrands, pandas, anything else that is along those lines. We buy them at 98% of spot. And that also includes fractional older foreign gold, such as coronas, ducats, lira, pesos, francs, sovereigns, marks, anything else along those lines, we buy at 98% of melt. Also includes raw pre-33 gold and even some slab pre-33 gold. What else? $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins. We buy them at 98% of melt. Gold bars up to 100 grams in size. We buy at 98% of spot or 98% of melt, depending upon what it is. All right, Palladium maple leafs. We are selling these at $1,195 per ounce. We have quantity of these in the shop, so if you're interested in buying any of these, please reach out to the shop. We do have them live, ready to go. All right, slab Morgans, we got 63s at 70, MS64s at 90, MS65s at 165. I'm out of 66s at the moment. These are all going to be NGC or PCGS graded Morgans. These are all going to be 1878 to 1904 common date Morgans. You'll see various levels of toning on these. You'll see various generational holders. They will be NGC or PCGS. They will not be in-house grading. They will not be Annex or ICG. Only PCGS or NGC. All right, Junk 90. Here's our update, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like it is going to start going to the refinery. I try to hold off, but there's just not enough buyers right now for it. And a lot of my colleagues are already burning it. I've held off as long as I can, but unfortunately, with the sheer amount that is coming into the shop, it looks like we're going to have to start prepping to send this to get burned. So we are now buying Junk 90 at the spot price of silver minus $1.50 per ounce. We're going to still sell it while we have it at spot. So if you're interested in it, please come into the shop, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. We have some silver dimes. We have plenty of silver quarters and half dollars at the moment. Silver is such a non-interest to the stacking community at this point. On Friday, what do we ship? 4,500 ounces of silver out, Tim?
Sounds about right.
I think there are 9 boxes, so each box has 500. So I think it was 4,500 that we shipped to the refinery. So we just burned 4,500 ounces of generic. That was all generic 999 silver. a lot of it was brand new 10-ounce bars that I had bought from the refinery when silver hit 30. And it's like, oh, it's at 33, whatever. So it made a good lick on some of it. And then a lot of it was just random material that people were just dumping on us last week. And Saturday was no difference. We took in a shit ton of silver on Saturday. People are just abandoning ship with it right now. I get it. It's a lot of the people that are selling it to us in quantity are older folks. That's part of just being in Florida in general, but are older folks. And it's a pain in the ass to move around. It's a pain to store. You got 500 ounces of silver that weighs like 38 pounds, give or take. And that's $18,000 worth of silver right now. And, you can change that in for 5 or 6 ounces of gold. It's not really, it's not a head scratcher as to why people are dumping it. That's for sure. Especially we've seen great gains over the last, 2 years with gold, and silver still, 30% below its all-time high, even with decades of inflation on top of it. So, hey, I get it. Silver has kind of just disappeared as an interest in the stacking community as a whole. I totally get it. If you are interested in dumping your stack of silver or converting it into gold, we are here to help. We make sure that our buy-sell prices are as transparent as possible, so there's no magic when you come in. You know what to expect, and I think a lot of people appreciate that, and it also just makes things easier. So if you do want to come in and bring in your stack, we'll be happy to help. These prices here, what you see is what you can expect. All right. Generic silver, we're still buying at spot minus $1 per ounce, and we're selling at spot plus $1 per ounce. So that's for 5-ounce bars, 10-ounce bars, 1-ounce rounds. The 1-ounce rounds we sell come in tubes of 20. They're all same design rounds, so it'll be a solid tube. That it'll be retail friendly material. If you are interested in it. Off-quality Silver Eagles, we are buying at spot, and we sell them at the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce. We took in a bunch over the weekend, so we'll be processing those over the next couple of days. What you see in that bucket there is what I currently have. And what are off-quality Silver Eagles? Those are coins that have milk spots on them, surface abrasions, could be colorized, overtoning, scruffy in nature. They're typically a material that comes in partial tubes or onesie-twosie type material across the counter. Sometimes we'll get into solid date tubes of them and they just got milk spots on them, and that kicks them over to the off-quality bucket. And I can tell you right now, the wholesalers who take in material for resale are ultra critical on the condition of 999 silver right now, what it looks like, because the retail buyers, the few of them that are still out there, are also picky, because right now it's a buyer's market on silver. All right, if you're wanting retail friendly Silver Eagles, we got them. We buy these at plus $2 per ounce, and we sell them for plus $4 per ounce. That's for solid date tubes, a retail friendly material. That means they won't have milk spots on them, they won't have surface abrasions, they'll all be the same date coin in the tube, and they will be what we consider retail friendly. If you bring in tubes of Silver Eagles and we start going through them and we see mixed dates, or we start seeing milk spots on them or surface abrasions, they will be kicked off to the off-quality bucket. The off-quality Silver Eagles are definitely tied with first in the way of desirability in the silver community still, coupled with our last and final SKU here, Coal Silver Dollars. We got stacked on these. We buy Coal Silver Dollars currently at $26 a piece and sell them at $28. This is for common date, coal condition piece and Morgan Silver Dollars. It is random. We don't pick and choose through them, and you just tell us how many you want, and we get them bagged up for you. That's how that goes, but they'll all be random coins, guaranteed. What you see in the bucket there is what we got. These go fast. Silver Eagles and Coal Silver Dollars are our fastest moving silver items. The rest of it kind of trickles out the door. And so if you're interested in those, strike while the iron is hot. If not, I understand completely. So how do we accept payment? We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, and also scrap gold, silver, gold and scrap sterling silver. So if you got sterling silver flatware, hollowware, tableware, or sterling silver rounds, tea sets, that type of material, we'll buy that, 90% of its value. Or you can apply that credit towards the purchase of stackable precious metals. That also includes gold jewelry, 9 karat, 10 karat, 14, 18, 22 karat gold jewelry. We'll take all that material in at 90% of its value, whether you just want to be cashed out or whether you would like it to be exchanged for the purchase of stackable precious metals. Either way, your choice. People take advantage of both options. So whatever we can do there for you, we will be happy to help. All right, Tim, happy Memorial Day to everybody. We are here, normal business hours. Some of you are aware of, I had a in-shop work-related accident on my eye last week. I'm getting to the other side of that slowly. I have a bunch of doctor's appointments lined up over, well, probably through the next month, I'm assuming. And so if you, we're going to have normal hours, but if you specifically need or want to deal with me, I would come in after 10 o'clock in the morning. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind. It's going to be hit or miss whether I'm here first thing in the morning or whether I will be at a doctor's appointment. So it is what it is. I got to deal with it, and we'll get you guys in and out as fast as we can, as always. And I definitely appreciate all the well wishes, and I appreciate all the business last week. It was a banging week, even with me being down 2.5 days. So if there's anything we can do for you folks, reach out to the shop. We will be here today and the rest of the week, normal hours. Have a good one, guys.